What is up, Horde? It is me, CamoZombie15, and I'm bringing you some Fnaf lore. You guys love Fnaf, right? I love Fnaf. I love everything about it, the animatronics, the lore, and just the sheer goofiness of it all. So I figured, why not make a video, you know? I was coming home from the gym, you know, good workout, whatever, and I thought, hey, Trash in the Gang. Nobody ever talks about Trash in the Gang. Maybe they have some more relevance. So I sat down on my fat ass and I said, hey, maybe there's some significance to their characters. So I did some digging and I did some research and I came up with a few theories, and that's what we'll be going over today. So I implore you guys to just listen, sit back, relax, and enjoy, because this is a theory after all, and this might be the shittiest theory you've ever heard, but then again, hey, that's just a theory, right? I think we've all heard that. So, with that out of the way, let's get into it. I don't know. Just go to the next clip. Well, before we really get into why they're so important in the FNAF lore, I think it's important to go over what animatronics we're really looking at here. So first up, we got number 1 crate. It's just a blue crate with googly eyes and some number 1 fan hands. In the game, it dances, I guess. It's fucking adorable. Look at him go. Next up is Pan Stan. Pan Stan is an adorable little fucker. Like, he's more adorable than number 1 crate just by a little bit, which is crazy. He's just a pan, okay? He's a pan. His head is a pan, and he's on like broomsticks or something, like used broomsticks. And he's held together by rope and like bolts. Adorable. Really adorable. I love it. I love it so much. It reminds me of the Paper Pals. Really adorable. Next up is Mr. Can Do. Probably the most terrifying out of all of them. Just look at that smile. Yeesh. It's just a trash can with like 2 pieces of plywood and a balloon on top with the head. Pretty primitive. Very, not adorable. Fuck you, Mr. Can Do. I'm just kidding. I love all my children equally. They are very adorable. Just look at him. He's fucking adorable. I would die for him. Second to last here, we got Bucket Bob. So imagine Pan Stan, but almost as adorable, but different. So instead of rocking a pan for a head, he has, you guessed it, a bucket for a head. Really great, fucking adorable. What else do I need to say?
Oh, please, somebody save us! Yup, this game is now officially, here comes Mr. Hugs.
And finally, Mr. Hugs. So, what's so special about Mr. Hugs, you might be asking? And, oh, we'll get into that a little bit later. But for now, what does he look like? Well, he's a vacuum cleaner with googly eyes and little hands. Oh, it's so adorable. I fucking love him. And if you were real, you know, I would ask him to suck. Hug me! Hug. 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 His name is Mr. Hugs. Why would I want to do anything else with him? Okay? Hug. Well, that's great. We know what they are. We know who they are. They're trash in the game, after all. But why do they matter in the Five Nights at Freddy's lore? Well, I'd like to think there are a few reasons. So, their main origin. They originate from FNAF Pizzeria Simulator, and that is somewhat important. The only noteworthy thing there is they have their own achievement, the Trash in the Gang achievement, as well as Mr. Hugs being able to give you a lawsuit. Now, that is slightly interesting. It doesn't necessarily mean they're bad. Does that mean that there is a dead child inside of a vacuum cleaner? Also inside of a crate? Inside of a pan with some sticks? God, I hope not. But with the way this series goes, you never know. Now, it's really just Mr. Hugs who is the lawsuit giver in this one. And to be fair, it is a 1 on the risk rating. So, not the riskiest thing. Let's be real here. So, I doubt you're going to get many lawsuits from Mr. Hugs. So, that brings up the other game, Ultimate Custom Night. This game features Trash in the Gang as a set enemy. So, they can be played up to 20 difficulty, and what they do varies, but what they do for the most part is obstruct your view and annoy you with loud noises. Basically a distraction animatronic that really can't kill you. So, they don't kill. And they usually just annoy the fuck out of you. So why does that matter? Well, if you pay attention, in Cam 2 you can see Mr. Hugs, and sometimes he will actually activate, which is crazy. And inside the game that Toy Freddy is playing, you are playing Five Nights at Mr. Hugs. So, you kind of see what I'm getting at here? No? Well, me neither. So let's dig a little bit deeper into what this could actually mean. Ask any FNAF lore fanatic, and most of the time they will tell you that William Afton is living in his own personal hell because Cassidy, the ghost of Golden Freddy, does not want to let go, and it's basically like a hellish, purgatory kind of situation. Meaning that everything that happens in here has affected William Afton in some way, shape, or form. There are a lot of dialogue pieces and whatever that point to this being true. But what I ask you to look at is a few things. Now, I have two theories. Either Trash in the Gang being able to talk are hallucinations, or they are William Afton's first animatronics ever made. Why do I think this? Well, the Mr. Hugs vacuum looks like it's based off of the Hoover vacuum from the 1950s, which, when put side by side, look awfully similar. So, I think that makes sense. They could be his first animatronics, and I think there's a little bit more. I think they could be tormenting him in Ultimate Custom Night, or, get this, I think Golden Freddy might be fucking with Afton again by using them. For example, in Pizzeria Simulator, only one of them moves, and that's the one that never is used, and that is Mr. Hugs. Mr. Hugs will actually activate on his own because he is a real functioning animatronic. And if you look at Ultimate Custom Night, the animatronics that actually annoy the fuck out of you are the number one crate, the balloon one, and Bucket Bob. Mr. Can Do. I apologize. I forgot his name. I love Mr. Can Do. Okay. With that out of the way, Pan Stan is dead. He's fucking gone. I don't know what happened. He probably got shot in a drive-by shooting outside of Fredbear's Diner. Whatever. I don't care about that. What I care about is that there are 3 animatronics that aren't moving in the first time we see them. So this could mean a few things. I think it means that they're possessed by something. Now, did a kid walk up to the fucking number one crate and get bit? No. Do I think that somebody died and they got put in a fucking bucket or a can? Maybe. But I think the real answer here is that they are possessed by Golden Freddy. Kind of like how the mediocre melodies are. And it makes sense. It ties in to it all. Now, here are a few clues. If you look at the audio for number one crate.
Psst, I have something to tell you. Hey, I want to tell you something.
It is a girly voice. It's a little bit more on the girlish side. And if you listen to some of the jump scares by the mediocre melodies, they have a female voice underneath.
This is how it feels, and you get to experience it over and over and over again, forever. I will never let you leave.
And we know that Golden Freddy is Cassidy, which is girl. This is pretty much like all coming together. It pieces together. So what do I think? I think that Golden Freddy is controlling the Trash in the Gang as well as the mediocre melodies. It just makes sense when you kind of add it all together. And it makes sense. It really does. And I don't think people have thought about this. I think that people have just thought like, oh, they're just like pieces of trash. It could be hallucinations. Now, the hallucination theory kind of goes out the window for these guys because they're fucking real. They're real pieces of trash. You can put them out on Ultimate Custom Night. Or not Ultimate Custom Night. You can put them out in the Pizzeria Simulator. They're real. They move. The Mr. Hugs can get you a lawsuit. You can go bankrupt because of a fucking vacuum with googly eyes. That makes sense. That just works. And I think that's another reason why Golden Freddy doesn't fuck with Mr. Hugs, because it's a real fucking robot. It actually works. It's a fucking robot. So, here's the thing. It all comes down to what you think. And personally, I think that the Trash in the Gang have a little bit of lore relevance. Just a smidge. But not a whole lot. I think that William Afton, or whoever, Purple Guy, whatever the fuck his name is, Willem Dafoe, okay? At this point, Purple Guy, whatever. The real Purple Guy, because there's so many Purple Guys at this point. Look, just the guy who kills someone in Fnaf 2, and we watch him, he just like the little drive-by stab or whatever, and then he drives away. That guy. That's who we're talking about, okay? Okay. That guy made these animatronics way back when, and they have been used to entertain kids, and now Golden Freddy uses them to fuck with William Afton. And that just makes sense, because she's controlling most of these, mind you. Like, mind you, the mediocre melodies, most of them don't have risk. Like, and if they do, they have very low risk, not high like Lefty or some of the other animatronics. So it's weird, to say the least. Like, why she would pick the Trash in the Gang and the mediocre melodies is beyond me, but it ties back to William Afton made these motherfuckers. He made these sons of bitches. He made them. Like, even the nightmares and the phantoms, and those aren't real, but they're in the game. And that's why it's so jarring. Like, they could be hallucinations. They really could be, but I think they're more likely to be like just possessed by Golden Freddy, which totally makes sense given like the voice and the fact that they don't move in the first appearance. The only one that moves is Mr. Hugs, like I said, and like I said before, Mr. Hugs does his own fucking thing. Now, with all this out of the way, is that it? Is that all Trash in the Gang is good for? Yeah. I honestly think that Trash in the Gang is probably one of the most adorable sets of characters in all of FNAF history. But, like, what do? It's just it. They're just there to be there. And, yeah, that's it. Like, I think they're just being used to fuck with Afton more. And that's all Golden Freddy's really using them for. Except for the vacuum cleaner. I think the vacuum cleaner has a little bit more lore relevance. And I think at least that one was made by William Afton. I think all 5 of them were. But the one that really stood out was Mr. Hugs. And that's why, you know, he actually moves and shit. So, that's what I think. You guys can let me know what you think about this theory. This theory is stupid as fuck. But I just wanted to see, hey, nobody really gives Trash in the Gang any, like, you know, rev or anything. And they're fucking adorable. I love them. So maybe this will change people's mind on it and kind of bring this theory to light. So with that out of the way, thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.